No one understands love like someone who studies behavior for a living. The late psychiatrist David Viscott once said, "To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides." And now let's bring in someone who knows just a thing or two or three about the sun, my fellow doctor of love, Mr. Chesley McNeil. Chesley?
I thought Eddie Murphy sang that in Coming to America.
Did he? He might have. He might have, yes. How are you? I've missed you.
It's been a minute.
Hearts have been broken all over town, and we got to get to some good ones.
Let's get them.
All right, let's start off number one. Uh-oh, I may have gone too far. How'd you do that?
Then you did.
I need your help. Uh-oh, exactly. I've been dating my girlfriend for almost a year now, but something recently told me to look in her phone. Oh, no. When I did, I found messages from one of her ex-boyfriends who just got out of jail. Oh, he was confessing his love for her, but she didn't flirt back. The only issue is the messages go back to June. Should I bring it up? Sincerely, wrecked Rick. Oh, Rick, don't feel wrecked.
Got to bring it up. Got to bring it up. I tell people always, don't go fishing. Don't ever go fishing.
So, right, he did.
Yeah, he did, and now he's got to bring it up because it's going to affect the relationship. But if you go fishing, you're going to eventually catch a fish. So if you're looking through your partner's things, trying to find something, I know they're doing, you're going to find something. You're going to find something.
Okay.
And he found something. A dude from jail.
Right. But she did, okay. So basically then, he's got to admit that he looked at the phone, so that's going to bring up some issues with her. Then she didn't do anything wrong. So I just feel like, why can't he say, I was having an insecure moment, say to himself, she didn't do anything wrong. The guy's in jail, or, getting out of jail, whatever. Like, this is about me. And just kind of...
It's not going to end like that.
Okay,
one
so
thing
now
is
he's going
to
to
he's
look
going to
at you, girls, shaking your head.
That's right.
So you agree
one
he's got
thing
to
is
go?
going to lead to another. He has to confess it, because if he doesn't, he's going to try to get it out of her, get her to say it, right? So he doesn't convict himself of going through her phone. So it's like, hey, you know anybody in jail?
Right.
Have you ever been to the prison lately? He's going to be asking some crazy questions.
Right.
And she's going to be like, what? You might as well say, look, I was looking at your phone.
Oh, Chesley.
He's got to confess it. Now, of course, there's some trust issues there, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
He's always going to have them if he doesn't address it, because it's going to be something else. He's going to be looking at something else.
Yeah. Because now, in his mind, he thinks he found a kernel of something,
That's it.
when really it might not be. So I just feel like we're going down, you can go down that slippery slope, because then she could be like, well, God, I never do anything wrong. And then, but you're right, if it opens up the line of communication, and it's very important to you to always just be on the up and up and say, I did this, I was having a moment, tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Because he has to get over his insecurities.
Yes.
You're the man. You're the man. Don't worry about all those other guys. He's in jail.
He's in jail, but put it out there, and let's get to the, oh, wait a minute. Our producer brought up a very good point. He got out of jail, so maybe he should be like, look, I may have had my moment of insecurity, but I really want to know, or okay, right?
If you think you're battling against a guy who just got out of jail, dude.
You never know.
Hey.
The bonds are so tight.
Confidence.
Maybe, okay. All right, Chesley says, have confidence and be communicative. Moving on. Dear Love Doctors, I'm happily in a relationship of 5 years, but a recent issue made me question if we should break it off.
Whoa.
A couple of weeks ago was the 1-year anniversary of my father's death, and my boyfriend, we're going to call him Terrence, didn't say a word about it. I was in a slump the whole day and the day after. He made a comment about me always, quote, being in a mood. It's been weeks, so I bring it up. Oh, now that I'm really finally ready to talk about it, sincerely hurt, Heather. Now, Chesley, if they've been in a relationship for 5 years...
And this is the first time they're bringing it up, because she said they've never really talked about it. Is that what she's talking about?
No, that how would he not know that it was the anniversary? I know the anniversary of when my mother-in-law passed, and I know that it's a sensitive day. I mean, it sounds like he was being completely insensitive, not to mention the fact that then he even said, you always tend to be in a mood.
What if, all right, and I'm with you. What if he was trying to help her get over it by pretending as if it's just another day?
No.
Can't
and you
go in
got
that?
3 crew members back here saying, no, that would be horrible. Yes, they do. No, absolutely not. By the way, you don't, First of all, I can understand sometimes people forget anniversaries or birthdays or maybe even Valentine's Day, but if you're close to your partner and you're seeing them starting to withdraw, it wouldn't dawn on you, or maybe you even say, oh my gosh, this is the anniversary, and then be understanding and be empathetic.
Now, what did she say by this is the first time I want to bring it up or something like that?
She says it's been a few weeks, so she's been keeping it in. Should she bring it up? And I know you're going to say, bring it up.
Oh, you got to bring it up.
Because he's, And I would say bring it up too.
Especially if he's not that into you to know that.
Yeah. What's happened? He was there, right? If it had been thank you, Mandy. He had a moment where he slipped in sensitivity, people, and I don't like it. Is it worth breaking up over, though? Oh, is it worth breaking up over? That's a good point. Oh,
I say no. I say no.
These three are hardcore. They say yes.
I'm going to give them my rope. But no.
Look, they want to take it. All right, weigh in, guys. Weigh in. Well, of course, Trent will post this. We want to hear from you always about what you think about what we have to say, but also if you have a love dilemma, scan that QR code you're going to see in the right corner of our screen and submit a love dilemma for you, your brother, your sister, your friend. You know, just because Chesley has a perfect life, he does. They've been married now how many years? 27.
27.
Golly.
It's been a minute.
And he wrote a Facebook post, like pumping her up the other day because she's so sweet. She took your mother somewhere, right?
I got a real one. I got a real one, man. I got a real one.
I got a real one, too. He's kind of militant and hard on me sometimes.
We're going to stay.
But maybe